It's the rest day on the Giro d'Italia, but that doesn't mean the riders won't be riding their bikes. Oh no, as you can see, they're racked up and ready, and I've been given a backstage pass, access all areas, as it were, to join ORICA GreenEdge on their rest day ride. So, I'm here with Sam Bewley, an experienced campaigner. This is his second Giro, a couple of Vueltas under his belt as well. And we're obviously midway through the ride. We've nearly got an hour in now, 45 minutes roughly. We've just been up quite a stiff climb, but you know, a lot of people think you guys just stick your feet up on a rest day, but that's not the case at all, is it?
Nah, it's not the case today, unfortunately. I mean, I think we'd all love to do that.
Yeah.
But it all depends on what you've got coming up the following day. I mean, last year at the Giro, we had a sprint day the following day, so it was pretty leisurely ride down the coast and coffee. But tomorrow's a bit of a test by the looks of things. Yeah, I've had a look at the profile. It's quite up and down, isn't it? Yeah. A few categorised climbs. When you're racing day in, day out for so long, and then you just stop, it's not really good for your legs. They sort of block up a bit. All the boys are moving up now, yeah. Chaves is gone. Here goes the Colombian. We've got, yeah, guys want to just like keep the legs moving a bit. Okay. He's going to keep his legs moving quite a bit if he wants to follow Chaves up this climb. Sure. So we'll probably be too hard. Do you want to jump on the wheel and I'll try and see if I can follow for as long as I can? Here we go. I tried to hang on to Esteban Chaves for as long as I could, but a man of my age, yeah, it wasn't quite good enough. But that was really interesting that a few of the guys really making a pretty hard effort there. That was quite a powerful turn. I mean, everybody just doing their own thing and making sure they're not, I don't know, if they don't want to do something, they're not kind of pressurised into doing so, I guess, on a rest day. It's just important to do your own thing. Yeah, exactly. It's so personal. I mean, people respond differently to different methods, and you can see some of the guys are probably a few minutes behind us. Yeah. And we're a few minutes behind Esteban. Yeah. But it's just about doing your own thing. I mean, Esteban obviously wants to do an effort. If we follow him, like you just found out, yeah, it's twice as hard for us. I was in the red. I'm twice as weight and you're twice as age, so. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, he's what, 54 kilos or something? Yeah, 54 or 55. Yeah, so. He's a light dude. I always tell them it's like filling up your suitcase and putting it on your back, and that's me. That's it. Yeah, I think I might use that excuse as well. So after the ride, in a moment we're going to be, well, a few Ks, go and have a nice coffee. But what will the rest of the day involve for you? Apart from sticking your feet up, of course. It just sort of follows a typical day at the Giro, minus the race, really. Sure. You know, we've still done a ride. It might only be a couple of hours as opposed to 5 hours. Yeah. And then lunch. Chef Nicky, he'll have a good spread out for the boys, and then same sort of things, massage, treatments. Yeah. Have time for a nap today, which is always nice. Good stuff. Some of the boys will read a book, some of the boys will watch a movie. Yeah. Ice baths, dinner, bed. Back to it. Well, a rest day ride wouldn't be a rest day ride without a cafe stop. Looks like we hooked up with Movistar here as well, but it's cappuccinos all round. Cheers, boys. Living the vida loca, basically, mate. Living the vida loca. So, Esteban, coffee number 2. What's the most coffees you've ever had on a cafe stop in a Grand Tour? The Grand Tour, I think like a 4. 4? Blimey. That's pretty punchy. Yeah, like last year in the Giro, I think the second rest day, everyone is really over. So we tried for ride like 2 hours, but only ride for 10 minutes. What's your coffee of choice? Being obviously a Colombian, you're a bit of I would imagine, a connoisseur of all things coffee. So are you cappuccino? Are you a latte man? Macchiato, espresso? I love the cappuccino. I love the cappuccino, always. I ask for the cappuccino, especially in Italy. So marks out of 10 for this coffee, what do you reckon? How many? I don't know. 7? Yeah. 6.5? 6 is okay. 6, okay, there we go. Cheers anyway. Yeah, cheers. So Caleb, thanks for chatting to us, mate. It's been a lovely little cafe stop. How many did you have? 2? Yeah, 2. 2 coffees. How many did you have this morning? Just 1. Just 1, so 3 coffees, and you probably have one when you get back. Yeah. A total of 4. Yeah. But now, how important is the rest day to you? And I know you did a couple of sprints earlier on it, up that climb. You went quite deep a couple of times just to open the legs up.
Yeah, I think Well, you know, this is actually my first ever rest day. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. The other day was a rest day. Yeah, cool. But we were traveling. This is kind of like the first proper rest day after, you know, a good amount of time racing. So I was told that I had to do a few efforts just to keep my body ticking along. You don't want to completely shut down because obviously we have to race again tomorrow.
Just a quick question about your teammates. Who's the worst guy to room with in ORICA? Who's the messiest and the loudest and keeps the lights on and plays music?
I'm probably that kind of guy.
Oh, you're that guy.
Well, I'm not really messy. I think I'm quite neat. Yeah. I'm not really loud, but I usually stay up quite late.
Okay, right.
I'm really slow getting things done. So I'm rooming with Luca here.
Okay.
And I'm always, like, he's always sleeping or just about sleeping by the time I get into bed, so.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
It's been noted this year, Kelly, that when you've always had a very, very low sprint style, but this year you've got remarkably aerodynamic, and back in the day I was known as a reasonably average sprinter. Yeah. And I was wondering if you could just take us through what led to this new style of yours.
Well, about 1.5 years ago, I was in the wind tunnel testing all different like sprint positions.
Okay.
And we obviously tested the normal, like what I thought was quite normal for my sprint.
Okay.
And then we did like a position that was kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
And that position that I've been doing is pretty much the ridiculous position that we set in the wind tunnel, because we just wanted to see what the difference was.
It really is amazing. I mean, you started doing it, you had like, was it 6 or 7 wins in a row at the start of the year?
Yeah.
Something like that, including the kind of crits that you're doing up to the Tour Down Under.
Yeah.
But can you really transmit that amount of power and stay stable at that when clearly you can do it? Because show us exactly, and I'll try and...
Well, we'll do it without power first.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, so normally you would sprint like, say like this.
Yeah.
But then just stop pedaling and try to get your head like as low as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, but you need to move your body more forward, like
that?
Yeah, almost so your whole body's just over the front.
Blimey.
Ah, you still don't have it.
Oh no.
Try to touch your face on the ground.
So that's basically to try and put my face on the ground. Okay, let's try it one more time. So it's going to open out now. Let's just do a little bit.
Before you do it, if you fall on your face, it's not my fault.
Okay, I'll sign a disclaimer. Okay, we've got a straight bit of road here. Let's wind it up a little bit. Don't drop me too quickly. So here we go. Well, there we go. That was my ride with ORICA GreenEdge. About 2 hours, nice cafe stop, couple of efforts on a climb, and I must admit, that's the way to do it, to be perfectly honest with you. Really enjoyed that. And if you want to see another rest day ride, this time Lloydie riding with Chris Froome, how about clicking just up here? And for our Giro d'Italia playlist, how about clicking just down here? And to subscribe to GCN, click on the globe, wherever that may be.